Well, hello there, Mr. Dumbledore. Yes, Mr. Strange Man. How can I help you for? Mr. What's your name? Albus Dumbledore. I am the headmaster in Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Well, my name is Johnny Johnson. I am the U.S. Secretary of Transportation and the CEO of Amtrak. What do you want? What is Amtrak? Well, Professor, Amtrak is the name of a railroad in the United States of America. It's a passenger service railroad owned by the U.S. government. Why is Amtrak visiting Hogwarts? Well, Mr. Dumbledore, so your trains are basically out of date, nothing but steam engines. Nobody uses steam engines anymore. We now use diesel trains and electric trains. We are going to the future. Steam engines are mostly scrapped and gone to museums. How dare you for insulting my Hogwarts railroad? We like steam engines, thank you very much. Steam engines are more better than your stupid Muggle technology. Mr. Dumbledore, you don't understand. In the 1950s and 60s, nobody uses steam engines anymore. They discovered they're too expensive and so dirty. But diesel engines are way more cleaner. Well, anyway, I'm offering you a deal. We have the locomotive of the future called the Amtrak Genesis. It looks like a spaceship from a Star Trek movie, but it also goes like an upside-down bathtub too. You might want to use one of those to carry the Hogwarts Express. You'll be using the train of the future. An Amtrak Genesis. I don't know what that is. I never heard such a thing as an Amtrak Genesis. We're not insulting you, Mr. Dumbledore. The Prime Minister of the United Kingdom and the Queen of England are complaining that your steam engines pollute the air. It makes all the people around the English countryside choke. Though we decide to replace your, disgusting steam engines to a high-tech diesel locomotive called the Amtrak Genesis. You don't know what that is? I can't do magic because I'm a politician and businessman. Hello, Mr. Dumbledore. I'm Engineer Dave. Well, I'm not a real engineer, but the real engineers allow me to write the pretend for the day, and I am here to talk to you about the Amtrak Genesis. Wait, Dave, I never heard of you. What are you doing here? What am I doing here? I'm gonna take you on a journey to the Amtrak Genesis in the Los Angeles rail yard near Union Station. Come along, let's go on a journey. But you don't have magical powers, Dave. Yes, I do. I use magical powers to pretend I have different occupants to teach kids about different machines. I got my magic wand, and let's go on a journey. My great-great-grandfather was a magician, you know, and I'm going to perform my magic trick to teleport us to Los Angeles rail yard. Abracadabra.
Now you and I are going to get a rare glimpse behind the scenes at Amtrak. You see, most people never get to come back here. This is the Los Angeles maintenance yard where they work on the trains. It's a very dangerous place to be. And we're always very safety conscious when we're around trains, so it's time to switch hats. And we're going to put on some protective glasses to protect our eyes. And of course, the hard hat to protect our head. Now, we're ready to look around. That locomotive back there in the roundhouse is Amtrak's newest. It's their pride and joy. It's called Genesis. Guess what? They're going to pull it out of the roundhouse, put it on the turntable, put it on the track, and guess who gets to drive it? Engineer Dave. This is called a turntable. It's used to turn the trains around. It's been here a long time.
Wait a minute, is that the train that the Amtrak CEO is talking about? Well, of course, Mr. Dumbledore. Let's go on a Genesis and take her for a ride. You could be the engineer for the while. But I don't know how to drive a train. I'm a wizard. Not a train driver or engineer, whatever we call you guys in America. To be continued in part 2, where Dumbledore is going to drive the Genesis.